Hello people! So this was the other series that I wanted to start on the channel, reviewing my cryptocurrency and Bitcoin portfolio. This is about probably half of my total net worth at the moment. Been in cryptocurrency since about 2013, so it's built up over quite a while to become sort of half of my net worth. I haven't put that money into this like I have with the stocks and shares. If you're more into stocks and shares, check out my other series that I've just started. But I'm looking to sort of run both series at the same time and see how both of these portfolios progress. So I'll just give you a quick rundown on each position. So Bitcoin is the main one, biggest crypto in the world, and makes up about 60 to 65% of my portfolio. Always want to sort of keep that high. Don't like to diversify that too much into altcoins. Just sort of think if one of them is going to make it, it's probably going to be that. So I want to sort of keep the majority of my money in that. Ethereum is the sort of second biggest, bit different to Bitcoin. It's going after the smart contract platform and looking to be a base for other cryptocurrencies to build themselves on top of. So I hold a reasonable position in this. Looking to sort of keep this fairly long term. Litecoin is sort of the baby brother to Bitcoin. It's very, very similar to Bitcoin, just is a little bit quicker. They're looking to start diversifying in features a little bit away from Bitcoin. So keep that for a reasonable while. EOS is a competitor to Ethereum. Held this for quite a while, diversified sort of part of my Bitcoin, similar to Ethereum, into EOS a couple of years ago, or just before the 2017 bull market started. OMG, or Omise Go. This is a little bit different. It's from an existing payments company sort of focused in Asia called Omise. They're into sort of trying to make this a bit of a platform more recently for other coins. Not 100% sure where they're looking to go with it, but I keep it as a little bit of diversification. Dash has been around sort of since nearly the beginning. Bought this. This was the second one that I bought. They've sort of they're focused on very, very fast payment with low cost. But that's about it. They haven't really sort of diversified too much in terms of what they do. Reasonably big in South America. ADA, or Cardano, is a competitor to Ethereum, but they focus on sort of very structured way of development, sort of peer-reviewed, taking the long approach, but making sure when they get there it's done properly. So a few of these I do actually hold a little bit more than what I've got shown here. Need to update the app a little. So quite bullish on ADA, really. It's been sort of doing well recently. They've got a few upgrades they're now sort of working through. So quite happy with that. XLM and XRP, both sort of similar, trying to sort of go after the interbank exchange system, the SWIFT system that banks currently use around the world. Very slow. If you want to wire sort of money to other countries, very slow process, takes days, and there's fees involved and that sort of thing. XLM and XRP are both sort of going for that market, trying to create a new system that you can send money in seconds and for a very low fee, but they're a little bit more sort of centralized than the other cryptocurrencies. Basic attention token, fairly unique. They've got an internet browser that they have this token based on. The browser sort of blocks almost all adverts and tracking cookies and that sort of thing, and they run specific ads that you can watch or you'll see, and you get rewarded basic attention token, or you can purchase it yourself, and you can tip people that have an active wallet, sort of content creators and websites. So they're trying to sort of build this up as a platform, as a way of, basically a new way of advertising. So that's quite interesting. Another one that I've got a little bit more of than is shown here. TRX or Tron is a sort of slightly smaller competitor to Ethereum. A very eccentric sort of leader, Justin Sun. You can sort of find some of his antics online. Very strange, but they've also purchased BitTorrent and sort of going on a bit of a spending spree, buying other platforms, and they're an interesting one to hold. Got a little bit more than is shown there. Power Ledger is an interesting platform. They're trying to sort of decentralize units of energy, basically electricity. So people's unused energy, excess energy, sort of developed through sustainable energy, developing things like wind and solar sort of can be sold, and so there's no wastage. Basically, it can be distributed sort of anywhere in particular country, say. So interesting platform. It's very, very small. It's out of the top 100. I bought sort of some more of this recently. So I'd look to sort of hold that as a very speculative one. BCH, Bitcoin Cash. I did have my Bitcoin before the Bitcoin Cash hard fork, so I got a reasonable amount of Bitcoin Cash. I sold sort of most of that, so I was looking to take a bit of profit from the run up. So I sold down to 1, as you can see. Not too sort of bullish on this one. It's sort of doesn't seem to be going anywhere really. I just don't really like the creator, Roger Ver. Doesn't sort of seem to have right attitude really. Just keep 1 for sort of security and a bit of diversification really. Bitcoin SV was a hard fork of Bitcoin Cash, so I just got that when that hard fork happened, so I just have the 1. Civic is sort of very speculative another one sort of out of the top 100, focused on identity sort of storage and identity security. Can't really see that it's been doing much recently in terms of development, but bought a little bit more of this in the last few months. Just keep it as a speculative play. And Dogecoin is the sort of original meme cryptocurrency with the dog. I bought this. This was the most recent one that I've bought. It's very, very cheap coin, so you can get a lot of it for your money. Bought some at 0.2 pence, so it's gone up 50%. A load of sort of people on TikTok have been pumping it up for some reason. I think partly just because you can get a lot for your money. So yeah, just keep that as a bit of a strange one, really. And that is the portfolio. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully sort of getting a bit of a run up over the next couple of years. I was in there for the 2017 bull run. Didn't really sell out as much as I should have. I've sort of rode it part of the way down. But hopefully sort of if it starts to go up in the next year or two, then I'll start selling out of this a little bit better than I did in 2017. So yeah, we'll have this as a series, and I'll hopefully try and update both series sort of once a week. And yeah, so leave your thoughts below, any comments, like and subscribe, and as I say, if you're interested in the other series, go and have a watch of those videos, and speak to you soon.